Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, I am going to talk about the reading techniques. This video is primarily meant for the students of UG semester 2nd. All of us are aware that we are nowadays surrounded by gadgets, many gadgets that we find less time for reading. And it's a skill which has to some extent went to the backstage. And this is a skill, it's a lifelong skill which one needs to acquire at any cost. So I am Naeem Ahmed Shah, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Government Degree College, Patan, Jammu and Kashmir. So let's get started. Now, first of all, let's talk about reading. What's reading? It's a complex process of decoding the symbols to extract the meaning. And different writers have given different definitions of reading. Like Jim Rohn, he has said, reading is essential for those who seek to rise above the ordinary. Or the famous quote of Francis Bacon, he says, reading makes a man, confronts a ready man, and writing an exact man. Now let's talk about the benefits of reading. It of course develops vocabulary, it develops fluency. Reading can motivate and inspire. One can read the motivational books like Alchemist by Paulo Coelho or The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. So reading can motivate and inspire also. Reading can prevent Alzheimer's disease, which is also called the disease of forgetting. And it reduces stress and anxiety levels. Reading is to brain what exercise is to body. Now the harsh reality which is in front of you, there was a time when people used to spend a lot of time reading books in the libraries, but then that book reading habit has been replaced by this smartphone, which I call the Frankenstein's monster. So one has to make the judicious use of one's time, and book the feel of reading a physical book is very important, and which cannot be replaced by the technological gadgets. Now, according to a survey, it has been found that an average person spends almost 3 years of his life looking down at his smartphone, which is a matter of concern. Now, let's talk about SQ3R. What's this? It's an acronym. S stands for survey, Q stands for question, R stands for read, recall, and review. Now, first thing, that's survey. It's a kind of skill. When we read the text, we look for the headings, subheadings, we look for the captions and the pictures, and these are the sufficient evidence for us. They tell us what this text is going to be all about. We get the gist from these headings, subheadings, and captions under the pictures. Now then, after going through headings, subheadings, and captions and the pictures, we have to ask the questions while you are surveying. Turn the title, headings, and subheadings into questions. In our minds, we have to turn the title, headings, and subheadings into questions. We have to make questions. Think about what you already know. We have to activate our prior knowledge, and we have to ask ourselves the question, what this chapter is going to be all about. Now, this is the actual act of reading. We read, we think about the underlying idea or the underlying thought. We note all the underlined, italicized, bold, printed words or phrases which are difficult for us, and we try to make sense out of those phrases when we have time. Okay. During we reduce speed for the difficult parts. We are supposed to read only one section at a time. Then recall. It's very important. We have to underline or highlight important points we have read. We have to take notes from the text, but we have to write the information in our own words. It is a mistake which most of the students commit, that they write verbatim. They just write what they see in the original text while they are making notes. They are supposed to make use of their own words as well. Orally ask yourself questions about what you have just read and summarize in your own words. They are supposed to summarize what they have read. Just they are supposed to summarize that thing in their own words. Now, last but not the least is the review. In this technique, what we do, we go through the text and recap the important points. We write questions for highlighted or underlined points and write their answers. So it's the written work and it's the mental work also. We can make also for our to make our memory concrete, we can make use of some devices like mnemonic or memory device. What's it? It is like arithmetic is the acronym for a rat in the house may eat the ice cream, or Vibgayar stands for the various colors of the rainbow. We can also make use of flashcards. The cards used, these are the cards to use to write questions on one side and the answers on the other side. By this we can remember vocabulary items, dates, formulas, etc. There are a lot many skills which one can acquire in order to enhance one's reading and learning capacity. Now this is the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a nice day.